Babble Buddies Northwest.
We are your hosts. She is Shansdev.
And he is Larry King Jr.
And we are Babble Buddies Northwest. Welcome to our show where we will be all of the things exciting, informative, foolish, and of course,
comprehensible. Join us together as we journey through the Babble Buddies Northwest podcast, broadcasting to you from the This Is It Video Productions studio.
Woo! Welcome, welcome, welcome.
To you and you and you. Hello and you. Hello to you and you and you. And welcome to the Babble Buddies episode 8, a video podcast for the Pacific Northwest.
Yes, and that's all of you and all of them and the people sitting next to you and the people sitting next to them. We love you.
We love you.
I say this every time we have a podcast, right? I hope you know I mean it. We love you. Welcome. Thank you, as always. Please like, share, comment. Please like, share, comment. Please like, share, comment. I don't want to keep saying it. I will, though. I will.
He will, because he wants you to like, share,
share,
follow,
oh.
like, share, follow, subscribe.
Ooh,
like, share, follow,
subscribe. Oh, I like it. We're just adding stuff to it, making it happen.
We are your Babble Buddies.
We are your Babble Buddies.
Video podcast of the Pacific Northwest.
You know it.
And we are adding content and everything.
I'm just saying, of the Pacific Northwest.
He's showing off his
I'm
nice
showing off
green
the
band.
Babble Buddies.
Oh, yeah.
I've hurt myself. I'm bleeding.
Babble Buddy down. Babble Buddy down.
I'm out.
We need that kit from the gas station.
Exactly. Hey, thank you. Thank you for being attentive. And if you don't know what to talk about, go back and watch the other episode.
Come on, go back.
Come on.
Check it out.
Watch all of them. Follow us. Like, share,
follow,
comment,
subscribe.
and subscribe.
Ooh, yeah, comment.
I like comments. I like. We want to talk. I talk a lot. Yeah. Talk to me.
We'll respond back.
We will.
We'll reply.
We will.
Unless you're a mean person, we might have to delete you.
Then you won't get a reply. Stop being a jerk. You can take that to hump. No, I'm joking.
Oh, man. Larry, the holidays, they're in full swing.
They are in full swing.
You know, Thanksgiving went, and now Christmas is on its way.
Here.
The holiday meals, everything.
Yes.
You know, one thing I'd like to mention.
Uh-oh. I'm going to listen.
Tinfoil. Have you ever gone in so confidently with your tinfoil tear?
Yeah.
You take it from the you pull it, you tear it, you size it up. You go in there like a scientist. You're like, oh, I got this.
Yeah.
Tear, go to put it in. Not the right size.
Not the right size. It's never the right size. Then you try to measure the second piece. You got to pull off let me see, about a quarter of an inch, maybe a little longer. Then you overshot it. Then you rip it. Now you have too much tinfoil.
And if you have a little seam, what's it gonna do? It's gonna leak.
Leak. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've done that. I've done that on turkeys.
It's the
I've done
erroneous tinfoil tear.
Erroneous tinfoil. Yeah, you know what? It's the same thing with that plastic. That plastic. You pull the plastic out. You're like, I got this. Get this little plastic. I rip it off, and somehow it shrinks before you put it on one side, the other side shrinks. So now I can't get on the other side. Then when you do this, it's like a bed sheet. The other is popped back up. You're like, come out! Come out!
Sheet. Oh, that fitted sheet.
I got to the point now where I tape it. You're gonna just stay. So I put tape on it. Go by and then
can't tape in the saran wrap.
Listen, I don't care if tape burn in the oven. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I need this little plastic shrinkage thingamabob. You know what? Do better at your plastic makers. I don't know, saran wrap or whatever it's called. What is that saran wrap? What is that called?
Don't make that plastic little metal thing any sharper.
Yeah.
No.
I've lost skin because of you. That's weird.
Tearing isn't the problem. It's the sizing.
It's the size. Sizing is bad. You can't never get it right. You got to be a scientist. I need an X-Acto knife. I need a ruler. I need a whole Ada the Science kit. What's it? Ada the Science Girl, whatever.
Larry loves his math.
I do love. What's the Ada the Scientist? Ada the Scientist. My kids watch that one, right? And I told them about Bill Nye, the science guy. And they look at me like I'm crazy.
Northwest.
He is going to be in. Yes, he's from the BBNW. My kids look at me like, who?
Who?
Like Bill Nye, science guy. You mean Ada the Scientist? No, Bill Nye, the science guy. They're like, he's losing it. He's losing it, Mom.
Was he on Dancing with the Stars?
His career's not over. Not to pick on anybody with Dancing with the Stars, but your career. I haven't had a career to lose it to say I was on Dancing with the Stars. But if you make the Dancing with the Stars, it's over for you. You're done. You're done. You're on your way out.
Well, well, I'm sure tinfoil and plastic wrap isn't on holiday lists, but have
it's
you
always
heard
on holiday list.
that is true, especially during those supply chain issues.
Yes.
Have you heard about the new sip and sit wine chair? It's a big like beanbag chair, but you can sit in it and drink wine out of a straw because you're sitting and you're sipping.
But wait, whoa! Wow! Let's back this up. Let's unwrap this whole thing. You're trying to tell me there's a beanbag chair full of wine that I can drink out of?
I'm trying to tell you there's a beanbag chair
How
full
many
of wine.
bottles? I need more boxes of wine. I don't drink box wine. I'm kidding. Not kidding. I drink all wine. But you mean I could get a whole beanbag full of wine in this chair and drink it?
No.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Listen.
It's a meme.
Oh, I got
not
excited.
real.
You hear me?
But
Do you understand? I would have never left that chair ever again in life.
Neither one of us. We would now be like, okay, for this episode.
Exactly. You mean to tell me my tush is comfy and my heart is filled with wine?
And we're very happy.
Exactly. Merry holiday Christmas.
Chanukah.
My goodness. What size would the straw be? You're going to put a face mask. Oh, my
Can
goodness.
you imagine hands-free?
Yeah.
You just get the straw with like ear loops and then you just...
What? Are you kidding me? Did you just say ear loops? You mean to tell me this thing has music now? I am in heaven. Kill me today.
But your Larry math was correct. Do you know how many bottles, if this sit and sip wine beanbag chair was
1 ton.
750 bottles.
Yes! Make it 750 bottles. You're probably alcoholic if you finish all of it, but you won't finish all of it.
If you get 749, we're not going to question you.
We're not going to question you. Oh, this is amazing. 750 bottles of wine.
Yes, 750 bottles of wine
Here's
to
the
fill
thing.
the chair.
Would you go cheap? Or would you go, I mean, if you have the chair, would you go cheap or would you go expensive bottle? What would your wine of choice be for the sip and sit wine chair?
Well, I'm thinking it's probably going to have to be a red, like
Ooh.
a Cabernet or a Syrah.
Ooh.
Something that
Ooh.
doesn't have to be chilled, such
Yeah,
as the
like a
Chardonnay
Pinot Noir.
or-
Yeah, something like that. I get it. Yeah.
You and your Pinot Noir.
I pick my pinky up. Pinot Noir.
Hello.
Hello, Noir.
Can't. Larry's going to have his Pinot Noir.
Do you know me, Noir? Because I know you. Did you see the tug there? I know you.
Larry.
Yeah.
Ready for
Oh,
you.
did you? Oh,
I'm ready.
Am I getting out tugged?
And
here we
it's
go.
a Santa tug.
It's a tug off.
Santa tug off.
Wait a minute, producer
Santa
Mark, can we say
tug
tug off?
off.
Is that okay? Can I tug off? Is that a
No,
tug
you
off
cannot
is okay?
say tug off.
We can't say tug off? My goodness.
All right, tug off, you're out.
We
Tug
need to
off, you're
stop
out.
saying tug off.
All right, no
Hey,
more tug off,
real
producer
quick.
Mark. We're
No more
sorry.
tug off. Who can tug it faster? No, oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah, it's the holiday tug. I mean, decorations.
It's the eggnog that's making me tug it.
And the holiday decorations
Yes.
are crazy.
They're everywhere.
getting crazier and crazier, though. And everything's like...
You gotta up your game every hour.
Yes, every hour.
Every hour, you
Because
gotta up your
look out
game.
your window, you're like,
Oh.
where did they find
Yeah.
that?
It's that. So there's someone in our neighborhood, right, who has Santa and a snowman playing, what do you think? Cornhole. I was
Corn
like,
what?
I need to step it up.
Wait, corn
Cornhole.
what?
Cornhole.
Cornhole.
Cornhole. Not a Cornish hen, but cornhole. It's a
Is that
game.
what-
It's
what
like a
is
game.
cornhole?
You never played cornhole?
What is cornhole?
Where you get it in the hole? Slide it right in the hole. I'm talking about cornhole. Come on. So it's a game with bean bags that you try to throw the bean bag into another
Oh, like
man's
a toss across or something.
hole. Did you? What did you?
Toss across.
Toss across.
Yeah. Toss across.
That sounds like a pornographic movie. Toss across.
Porno what?
Graphic. I'm not gonna say it.
Well, so does
Pornographic.
cornhole.
Oh, well, corner. Well, thank you, producer Mark. Toss across.
So you're tossing across the cornhole?
He's like, hey, I'm gonna toss across. Did this all take place in Hump Tulips?
The
I'm just-
snowman and Santa are playing cornhole together. That
Yeah.
sounds very.
They're friendly.
And they're tossing
Toss across. That's what you call it? Toss across?
toss across
Toss across.
with the beanbag.
That's funny. Hey, we're gonna play toss across. Get your rackets ready. We don't need rackets for toss across.
Toss
You're
across.
just hitting it right in the hole.
The cornhole.
The
Where's
cornhole.
the corn come in?
So you don't actually have real corn. Just maybe the original. I don't know if this is true at all.
On a farm?
I don't. Maybe it did, and maybe there was corn inside these bean bags, sort of bags that you toss across
to weight them down.
To weigh them down. Precisely. I have no idea if this is true or logic, but it sounds good to say. So
toss across cornhole for the win.
I just like to toss across. What are you doing? I'm tossing across. What are you tossing across? The cornhole.
Hat trick.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, did you say hat trick? That's 3 toss acrosses in the cornhole.
Well, what's
in
the
a
score?
row. How
do you win?
21. So the odds again, if you get 3, if you get it in the hole, you get 3. You gotta get it in the hole though. Your goal is to get it in the hole.
Cornhole.
Get it in the hole. Well, you call whatever kind of hole you want, but it's a hole, and you want to get the bag in the hole. You want to get your sack in the hole. Can I say that, Mark? Producer, can I get your sack in the hole?
No, we're done with this. Move on.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So the
3 points every time your sack hits the hole. You get 3 points.
And you tug.
And you tug. Your tug is a championship tug.
But some of the decorations I've seen around, there's a dinosaur
there's
dress.
everything.
There's a chicken.
Chicken dressed as whom?
Like Santa.
Oh, I was going to say Tristan, a chicken dressed as a cow. Eat more beef. You know where that's coming from. I'm not gonna. You know where that's at. They know. They're smart enough.
They know.
They know.
Babble Buddies, we love you.
We love you.
So, yes, that's the extravagance and the fun of what,
It's
but
just more money.
I'll have to venture out and look to find the cornhole.
Well, as you want to call it, toss across. Toss across.
But Larry,
Yeah.
we've seen your house.
Hey, now.
And
Listen,
we've seen you
I
out
have
hanging
children
lights. And,
every day.
And you know what? It's funny because there's
Every
parts
day.
of it that are missing.
They're not missing. They're blown.
No, they're missing.
They're blown.
They're
you
blown?
can't reach.
Huh? I can't. Oh, no. The other one, no, it fell down. So one of it fell down from the roof, and I was like, I don't have a ladder long enough. Hey, but you know what, guys? Let's talk about this. Because one Whiskin Dad, a.k.a. Larry,
King Jr.
yeah, sent a text message to a producer named Mark asking for a taller ladder, who I did not get it, so I'm on my tippy toes getting electrocuted. The wind's blowing. The lightning is coming down. The snow is thunderous. I don't know how snow can be thunderous, but it happened. And it is thunderous. And I'm out there with a life jacket on, trying to hang lights on my
That
tippy
must have
toes.
been the night that I got on the group text. And
I
got the wait, producer Mark. I think you thought you were replying to Larry because you replied to the group text. Because all I'm seeing is this random, oh, bleep.
Yeah.
I just saw this.
Oh, crap. Did you die? Did you,
And I'm like, what's going on? Are we needed in the studio?
No, did you fall in the cornhole? Just play toss across. Larry, you're good. Yeah, but no.
I was busy.
Uh-huh.
I was
busy not helping his Babble buddy as I fell off that roof with a thunderous snowstorm.
I can see Larry's house from the studio.
This is true.
And I can watch him do that.
And
I was watching him.
And I'm on my tippy
He
toes.
just wasn't answering his phone.
He's like, look at this ninny poo.
All of a sudden,
Look at this ninny poo. He's on his
get
tippy toes. He's on his tippy toes. At the top of the ladder. The most dangerous part, I'm like, clearly I can stand on this ladder.
part that
There's
says,
a
"Do
sign
not
that says, don't
step."
stand here. I'm like, nah, I got it. You're fine.
They didn't write that
They
for
didn't
me.
write this for safety. You know what I mean? This clearly is a marketing ploy. To buy a bigger ladder.
Bigger ladder for the win.
So I'm up there by tippy toes and Mark like, look at this idiot. And with coffee.
So you can get your big ladder.
Get big ladder.
And
After
play
I fall
and
and break my back.
toss across with your cornhole.
Toss across. Toss
and
across.
tug it.
And tug it. Well,
tug
tug it.
those lights into place.
You tug it into position.
All right, I got something for you guys.
Yes.
Okay, so the studio was decorated by Goldie.
By Goldie.
You guys see?
Goldie is our guy.
All right.
It's
so
episode 8. We had to include Goldie.
Yeah, so you look
Goldie.
around, and what do you see? Tell me what you see, Larry.
I see Goldie with vodka.
Crystal Head vodka from Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd. I also see my favorite peanut of all time, Snoopy.
Snoopy, so cute.
Yeah, Snoopy's my man. Snoopy is my man. Snoopy's all festive in my New York Giants blue. Anybody wondering why the lights were?
What?
Huh? What'd you say?
I'm sorry.
Blue, he's there.
Seahawks territory.
What's that now? Go Hawks?
We
Go
cut his
Hawks.
mic. Don't
Well, I
worry.
don't know if you want to go Hawks or go G-Man. It's all, but which one is worse? G-Man is probably worse. Hello, G-Man. Did you get it in the cornhole? Let's play toss across.
And tug.
And tug while doing it. But yeah, so the studio's decorated. Desecrated?
Desecrated.
Golly, desecrated. But decorated for the holiday season.
It is Christmas.
It's here.
Time. It is. It is here.
What
and Christmas is a time to say I love you. Share,
Somebody tell my kids that, 'cause they
share.
say nothing but give me a third tree. You know what I mean? You got two. We need one more foe. Evil children. They're not evil.
You know the Elvis song. Blue.
Okay, I don't know what was going on there.
Yeah.
Achoo!
But it's the backup singers that make that whole song.
But I think backup singers make every song,
They
right?
do.
They
They
do.
really do, yeah.
They underpaid and underappreciated.
But we know you're there. We care about you, backup
You know who
singers.
care about you? The Babble Buddies Northwest podcast for the BBNW backup singers.
We care about you, backup singers.
Yes.
So yes, we do. We have a lot of fun in here in
We
the
do.
studio. It's
We
all
do.
it's all holiday festive. It's wonderful.
Holiday.
Yes, one of our friends and subscribers went to Nashville, got us a Cooters bag from Cooters. Cooters.
I don't know what the show just
Cooters.
went,
Is
but
it
I know
Cooters
about my
shop?
cooters. What about your cooters?
Well, it's the Cooters edition.
Hey, we're gonna cooter it up. So is your cooter? No, I'm not gonna talk about your cooter. That's just weird. Is your cooter nice?
I'm sorry. Have you seen the Cooter?
How warm is your cooters, guys?
No, it's a guy. Oh, we all have a guy.
Well, we all have a guy who has
We
cooters.
all have a guy.
It's the cooter guy. This guy loves cooters. All right, we need to.
We're
The show
stopping.
is killed.
The show.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
we need to move on, I
We're
guess.
moving on. And you'll notice this amazing handmade flag right behind me.
Yeah.
That is from local artist Steve Colson.
Woodwork.
He is huge on TikTok with all of his artwork.
Yes.
It is amazing. And we were so proud and privileged
Support
to have
local.
his artwork
If
in
you
our
want
studio.
some amazing woodwork, or
Woodworking,
woodwork
yeah.
missing,
Yeah.
or whatever they call it, other than woodwork.
There's
Wood
gotta be a
craftsmanship.
there's a professional name for woodworkers. What is it? It's not woodworker.
It's Steve Colson.
Carpentry.
Carpentry.
Oh, carpentry works.
There's gotta be another one. Well, we'll go carpentry, woodworker, artist, or just call Steve Colson.
Steve Colson. We call it Steve Colson and artist. Yeah.
There you go.
Check him out. That's beautiful.
The Pacific
Beautifully
Northwest
lacquered.
thrives on so many local artists. It is amazing.
Yes.
There's so
One of my
many artists out here.
So many. Henry, the Art of Henry, downtown, one of my favorite local artists. So he paints like the Sasquatches and he paints them on the walls
Bigfoot.
out there. Yes.
We love you, Bigfoot.
So yes, Art of Henry, artofhenry.com. I had the pleasure of meeting him last year, and I was a fan. He's such a cool guy.
There you go.
Yeah, so I love our local artists. I love our history art. The gum wall, it's kind of art if you want. It's nasty art, bizarre, but it's kind of art. You know, people come from all over the world to spit their gum on this wall. So, and I tug at that.
You know, another thing big in the Pacific Northwest,
Yeah.
other than art, is food trucks.
Ooh, yes.
Food
Yes.
trucks are huge.
Food trucks are huge.
They've always been around. They've always had like their festivals, things
Yeah.
like that, where they all get together and whatnot. Food trucks.
You don't like the present stuff, guys.
Yeah, we like the present stuff. There is so much going on with food trucks.
Yes.
And they are their own little entity
They
of
are.
awesomeness.
Yeah, they're all awesome, right? And you know the thing I like about food trucks is the fact that I don't have to go around the world to get food from around the world. Because if you go to one local food truck area, food from around the world comes to you.
It is amazing
It is
because
amazing.
food trucks just aren't, like a burger and fries.
They're everything.
They are every type
Everything.
of food you can
Everything
think
you
of. It
want.
is awesome.
Greek, Italian, Ethiopian.
There's even
African.
a food truck out there that makes toasted cheese sandwiches.
Well, that sounds amazing, actually.
Oh, the toasted cheese food truck. That's
Grilled
so
cheese
cute.
sandwiches.
Oh my God.
I said sandwiches. You heard it.
Well, we love our food truck.
Yes, we do.
people. It is awesome. It's a great industry. I'm sure
It's a
in
thriving
all
industry.
50 states, but in the Pacific Northwest, it is another thriving
It is,
industry.
and it's
Yeah.
unbeatable, right? And it gives you the opportunity to taste stuff that you've never tasted
And
before.
it might, I don't know. I mean, you see in old school movies where like
Yeah.
everyone go out to like the snack-mobile at break time
Ooh,
and like,
Snackmobile.
in old movies.
No
or whatever,
longer we call it food trucks. It's now snackmobiles.
Snackmobile. Back in the day, it seemed like they were almost a novelty.
Yes.
Or it was something you would just see like at a place that has, hundreds of employees and everyone shows up at 10:30 and goes to this one
Yeah,
thing.
but right. It was the one thing. There wasn't a number of. It wasn't variety.
No.
It wasn't variety at all. It was
No.
whatever they had that day.
And
Like
now-
we have Cheetos.
You get your niche as a great food truck with your
Yes.
product and the taste of what you are
Of
selling.
what you're, yeah, you get a taste of what you
People follow you. They go to the websites and
Follow you.
they find where you're at,
Yeah.
and they'll go to you.
It's a stalker.
Yeah.
It's a stalker for food. Oh!
There's
You're in my
worse kind of
cousin's
stalkers.
There are worse kinds of stalkers, but yes. I'm going to find you, food truck of my choice, and I'm going to be there. Wherever you are. That sounds bizarre. You scared me. I want burgers.
And
will
I want
find
them
you.
now.
Yeah. Like, I see where you at. Food truck guy, girl, whoever's driving. Yeah, it's a little bizarre. Yeah. But it's a food truck stalker, which is great because it's nothing wrong with food.
So, speaking of food trucks,
Yes.
we had the absolute pleasure
Pleasure.
of meeting Ben and John.
Yes.
The amazing Pizza Maniac.
Pizza
BBNW
Maniac.
Food
Truck. Oh. Shaz.
They are positive, energy, amazing guys.
Amazing chemistry.
Long-time friends.
Long time, 14 years. They met each other they met each other at 14.
At 14.
14 years old.
And now look at them.
And they're
busting out a
maniacs.
Pizza truck. And they are maniacs. They are
Get it.
all about the goodness.
They're all about the goodness.
Much like a Babble Buddy should be.
Yes, like a Babble. They're a part of the community.
Yes,
they are.
And they recently signed in with a location spot in the area of Renton,
Yes.
Washington, called Cascade Vista.
Okay.
And there's a location off of, it's 116th.
116?
That's
in case
the
you wonder what it was.
Yes. And it's a location that is very significant in that little community of Cascade Vista.
Okay.
Not only is it the home to the Benson Bruins football team's sheds.
Yes, we'll talk about them later.
We love our
Benson Bruins.
Oh, football and cheerleading organization.
Just such a positive. Oh, we'll talk about it later, but they do positive
again, more
things.
positive and great energy.
More positive and great energy.
But they signed a spot here to instead of always being on location, which they love. They cater everything, but they have a spot where I think they're probably thinking more winter, so it'll be a prime location.
Okay.
So they did sign a contract to be right there, which is so cool because this little spot in Cascade Vista, it even has a palm tree area, and to me it's a mystery. I don't know who has this little plot of land next to the Benson Bruins organization's area, but there's palm trees, and they've got the solar and nice bark, nice landscaping.
They are a phenomenal pizza mobile truck, as you call it, or a food truck, right?
Yes.
But the thing that I love most about them, the pizza, amazing. Amazing. I can tell you we've had the barbecue pineapple.
The Hawaiian barbecue.
The Hawaiian barbecue pineapple. We had the meat lovers.
Yeah.
We had it all. We had garlic. Great. But the thing I love about them is the chemistry.
It's called the meathead.
The meathead. Sorry. Meathead. Meat lovers meathead. You're right. Meatheads. Thank you, producer Mark. But they're the chemistry that they have, right? They've been best friends since 14. They decided to start a company together. They moved back to the BBNW to start this company, right? And they're working through it. I love how they're going on the fly. They're expanding the menu. The best thing is they listen to their customers, right? So they listen to the consumer. Let's take you to the holiday market in Black Diamond where we met Ben and John, the Pizza Maniacs.
Yes.
Wait, Chance. As a good Babble buddy, I'll get the door for you. I didn't get it in a Jeep. Man, Chance, everything looks so good. I am hungry.
Larry, you are always hungry.
I am. So we're here with Lorianne, who made these wonderful creations here at the holiday market. So Lorianne, how did you get started?
Well, I wanted a new wreath, and I looked on Etsy, and it was too expensive.
So you just,
So I
I'm
thought
cutting out the middleman.
I think I can make my own.
Yes.
And then girlfriend said, can you make me one?
Yes.
And it became a business.
Okay. Now, hopefully that girlfriend get a little something out of it.
Yes,
Just said, free wreath a year, every year.
I do.
But
And it just blossomed into a business. And so I make wreaths and I dot rocks. In the highs, watching the children.
Yeah.
And I like to give them free rocks and seeing the joy on their faces. Or when that old dude comes and sees a wreath with a car on it.
Yes.
And gets excited, and his wife goes, yes!
Oh.
He's excited about Christmas decorations.
It is barcootery.
Barcooteries?
Larry's still astounding it out.
I'm still trying to figure out barcooteries.
Barcootery boxes.
Barcooteries.
And you are who with barcootery?
I am Kimberly, the owner and creator of Barcootery Boxes.
Okay, now why did you decide on the name barcootery?
Because charcuterie is so popular, and I'm a dog mom,
Yes.
so I thought dogs need charcuterie too.
You go,
Why not? Let's
girl.
barcooteries.
Yes. So we provide a variety of treats in a box. So you don't just get a treat, you get 10 to 25 different treats in a box.
Oh.
And I arrange it in a charcuterie style within the box just to make it fun.
Now, has this been tried and tested with yours since you're a dog mom? Have you?
My-
Do you lay it out for your dog? Like, all right, this goes in which box and this goes in this sample.
They are quality control,
Yes.
of course, to make sure. And they try to regularly make sure that everything's still up to par. More than I would like, probably. But yes, they definitely try all the things and love them all.
What do you think? Should Larry try one of these?
Well, it's not for me. I'm not a canine, although I have two of them.
He did have a double root canal.
I did have a
over the
double root
summer.
canal.
Let's not do that. No.
Now, how can people? Do you have a website? Can people reach you? You're
Yeah.
more accessible on Facebook, Instagram,
All of it.
Tumblr.
So
What is it?
website
TikTok. What is this other thing?
It's barcooteryboxes.com.
Okay.
So just make sure it's bark, B-A-R-K,
Mm-hmm.
and then cooterie, C-U-T-E-R-I-E, boxes.com.
Thank you for your time.
Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
And you already know what I
you.
want for Christmas. An electric truck.
An electric truck. Oh,
Electric F-150.
The
You know it.
Lightning?
Yes, you got it.
Oh,
Thanks, Santa.
Really? Have you been that good?
Yes, I have.
Oh, man.
Can you put it under the tree? There you go. Fantastic Treats and Decor. And you said you started 3 years ago?
Yes.
Now, what made you start Fantastic Treats and Decor?
My grandpa actually passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I went through the griefing process by baking.
Okay.
He's the one that taught me how to bake.
Okay.
And then I was just kind of giving it away because I was baking too much for my family to eat. And then people just started telling me that I needed to sell it. And it's just kind of
That meant it was that
from
good.
there.
They were like, oh, this is tasty.
So I'm a full-time teacher and just do this on the side as fun.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Thank you
That
for
is
being
awesome.
a
Now,
teacher,
does-
first of all. Yeah.
Now, when your kids are great in school, you're like, hey, here's a freeze-dried Snickers. Bam.
Yes, sometimes that has been a big motivator.
Okay.
So I just put like little Skittles in a bag for them.
Oh,
We do a little cahoots and little trivia questions, and they use that as a little incentive. We've also used it as attendance incentive
Oh, yes.
lately.
Perfect attendance.
Students that are struggling getting to class, if they're there for all week on time, the entire class period, they get Skittles as well.
I love you, sir. That is a wonderful motivator. It would have helped me if that gave me Snickers to come to class on time every day. Come on. But it's a cookie. But it's a cookie.
There's always a cookie.
There's always
It's
a cookie.
always the cookie. Always you have a cookie. Larry? Lost him again. Larry, where'd you go? Eating again? Are we gonna eat our way through the market?
Yeah, but it's a Snickers. And it's puffed up. I can't go wrong with a puffed up freeze-dried Snickers.
Only you and
It's a fantastic creation. Peanut butter cookies. Oh, sugar cookies.
Holy
Cupcakes.
moly macaroni. What are you doing?
Double brownie.
That's only a Babble Buddy could do.
This is twice the taste.
Twice the taste. Larry. Larry.
Yeah.
Again? I think it's time for some pizza.
Did you say pizza?
I said pizza.
Pizza.
The pizza maniacs are here.
Go. Pizza.
Me and John have been friends since we were 14. John ended up moving to Seattle, and about 6 months later, I followed him,
Okay.
where we joined a punk band together.
A couple months later, I ended up joining a punk band called 5 Good Reasons.
5 good reasons. I love it.
Yep.
And they were all pepperoni.
And about a year later or so, he ended up joining the band because we went through some member changes. And
Okay.
yeah, and we recorded a couple records, and we ended up going on tour 3 or 4 times, and
Yeah.
the rest is history.
And that was it. And the reason I got into pizza was because they were some of the only jobs that really hired where I could come and go. I could get a pizza job, and then I'd say, hey boss, I need a month off, and I could take the month off and then still come back. So it was, it just kind of fit into it. I do have a background, parents were both cooks.
Oh, nice.
So I was comfortable in the kitchen, but I watched my father go through the 80s and 90s as a chef when it wasn't cool, and it was 100 hours a week for nothing. And so I wanted to cook, but I wanted to find a different way to do it. And through pizza, you're able to cook, but also talk to your customers, make them feel welcome. And and then from there, the obsession of making the best possible pizza came in about 10 years ago, where I just became obsessed with the dough. It was something I'd known a lot about, but I really wanted to make something that other people just don't have. As far as like texture of the crust, flavors that are going on in the pizzas, and we, over the last 6 months have redefined it for what Seattle really likes. I've come back and forth many times over the years, and there's something about this area, Washington, Oregon, that is just special compared to anywhere else I've ever been. The people, the attitude, the food, the weather is such a wash for me because of all those other things being so popular, like being so amazing. It just allows you to be who you want to be. And coming from a place like California where it's a very stick figure feel of you have to be a certain way, it's just a nice breather to be part of an area that lets you be who you want to be.
There's a lot of different people that have different culture, and we kind of like to bring a little bit of all that to the table.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the dough sits for more than 4 or 5 days. We have almost like 100-hour sit on our dough time, and the Pacific Northwest actually helps a lot with that. The weather like this really helps it kind of stay firm while at the same time we get it rising. So it's kind of, in a weird way, it almost turns into a sourdough. As kind of a traditionalist, I focus on so many other things that I'm more concerned with the dough quality, the sauce, and just making those perfect. Because I don't think people realize stretching out a pizza how difficult it really is. You can do it for 1 or 2 years, but it really takes 4 or 5 years before you're really proficient with it and can make an exceptional pizza. When people talk about New York and they say the water, as somebody who's been doing it for 25 years, I don't actually believe it's the water. I believe that the guy making the pizza has been doing it for 20 years and just is very good at it. Knows exactly the amount of sauce, the exact amount of cheese to put on there to make your taste buds kind of pop.
Our commissary kitchen, we run into all kinds of different people there with different taste buds.
They've been super inspiring.
Super inspiring, super nice and welcoming. And there's Seattle Samosas has a butter chicken sauce that we really enjoy.
Okay.
So we're gonna try that.
We're gonna work on that one.
Chicken pizza.
Yeah, which should be a lot of fun. The hot honey right now is really big time, so we're trying to figure out some flavors that go with that. Putting the sweet on pizza is an interesting task because a lot of people aren't ready for it, so you have to balance that perfectly to really kind of make it pop. I don't see us not being able to, we'll be able to do it. We love catering. We do weddings, private events, corporate events. We usually can feed anywhere from 100 to 200 people within 35, 45 minutes, which for pizza is a very rare thing. We kind of figured out our own process, but yeah, it's something that we really enjoy doing, and especially weddings, that's kind of a fun thing for us. We have a big background in that previous to pizza even, that comes from my childhood with my mother owning a catering business, so I'm gonna kind of sell myself out here, but our pesto pizza with feta is my #1 pizza of all time. It's actually the pizza that got me into pizza, into knowing that there was just other options out there. It is a little bit of a recreation of a pizza shop that's in Seattle. I've definitely taken it my own way, but yeah, it's a very special pizza to me and is the reason why Pizza Maniac exists, honestly.
Coming to you from This Is It Video Production Studio at the Babble Buddies Northwest headquarters. This is Breaking News.
We have no idea what 2024 is going to bring.
But I'm excited.
I'm so
excited for it, yeah.
And it's going to be so good.
One thing we do know it's going to bring is that we, your Babble Buddies Northwest,
a video podcast for the Pacific Northwest.
Produced by whom?
Producer Mark, this is it, video production and services.
Bam! We will be the official podcast for the Benson Bruins Youth Football and Cheerleading team.
Yes, we are. And
We are.
We are. And
We are.
it's going to be
So good! So good!
But in fact, our Benson Bruins football organization,
Yes.
they have their own day. It is
They have-
Benson
wait,
Bruins
wait,
Day.
wait. They
Yes,
got their own day?
They have their own day.
They have a whole day.
Yes.
Look at this. You don't got an hour. You got a day.
You have your whole day, Benson
Your whole
Bruins.
day, Benson Bruins,
We do.
and
Oh,
youth cheerleading.
we love
it.
you. We love
Oh,
you.
we love it. I'm so excited.
So February 13th,
Okay.
2024.
Right before
It was
Valentine's Day, huh?
right
Look at
before-
you, Benson.
Yes,
Go ahead
yes.
with your bad self.
It'll be Benson Bruins Day in Renton, Washington.
Yes.
And this day
Get out
celebrates.
there and support me. I didn't mean to point, but I am. You support them Benson Bruins.
It celebrates them. It was
Celebrates
established by Renton's Mayor Pavoni.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mayor Pavoni.
Mayor Pavoni.
Does he drive a Zamboni? I'm on it. I'm on it.
We love you, Mayor.
We love you. Come on the show and talk about your Zamboni driving skills.
Mayor Pavoni established the Benson Bruins Day.
Yes.
February 13th,
I love it.
2024. And it is celebrating the Benson Bruins 10U team winning the 2022 FBU National
Championship. Did
National.
you say national?
That's a big stage.
We're not talking about regional. We're not talking about
Local,
city,
no,
county,
state,
neighborhood. We talking national,
We might need
baby.
to throw up a map on this one.
We might get the national. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I love it. I love everything about it. I love the fact that the Bruins were started in 1977, right? And this, the thing that this youth organization does, right, is it take young men and young women, right, and they give some people purpose, right? When you have a coach, right? I remember when I played. Did you see the tuck there? Youth sports. I don't know if you saw that, but when I play youth sports, right? You have a different relationship with your coach than you had with your parents. I did track, I did football, I did basketball. I tried soccer, got kicked in my shin. That did not work. I was like, whoa, no! You're gonna kick me and just nothing happened? Slide kick. But the thing that this organization does, right, is that it can cultivate young men and it teach you teamwork, camaraderie, and build friendships. Some of these friendships are lifelong, life-lasting, and it just teaches you that team element. And that's just one of the things I've always loved about youth organizations. I coached a basketball team, youth basketball team, and just to see the camaraderie in the young men at the end of the season. They had no hope in the beginning, but at the end of the season, the gel and the transformation and the friendships that it built. I love everything about this youth organization. I cannot wait to get out there, school them boys in football, because I'm talented still at a tender age of, I don't know how old I am, I won't say it on camera, but I'm a kill leader. I'm not gonna, they're gonna wear me out, you hear me?
The Benson Bruins football and cheerleading organization, they are ready to just take on 2024. They have so many ideas and so many plans to be even more invested in their community.
Yes,
and I mean, they have been around like from the 70s.
77.
But they have so many plans to get these people, these kids, these amazing, talented kids out there and show a lot even more of I don't know, giving back. Give back to the community. And so we are so excited to go along for the ride with this organization to meet.
We there. We riding. We riding.
To meet all of the people, to be a part of such a wonderful, positive impact within the community.
You know what? And like you said, right? Positive memories created. Positive memories created, right? So I can't wait for 2024, right? To see these young men do what they do best, right? And have
these
fun
young
with
women.
And young women. Don't let me exclude that. These cheerleaders,
these women out there, those girls are working hard.
Yes.
And they are just to take on the role such as this organization does. And this is not just local to Renton, Washington. No, they are King County, Snohomish County, Pierce County. People come from all around Western Washington to have
near
children be a part of this organization.
Mm-hmm.
That says something.
That says a lot. That speaks volumes.
You work all day,
That
and then
speaks
you got to
volumes.
drive somewhere. And if you're not driving 5 blocks away. You're driving counties away
Yeah.
for your child because this is the best place for your child.
Yeah.
That speaks
That
volumes
speaks
about
and
your
that starts
organization.
from top down, from
Top
the president of the organization down
Yeah.
to the coaching staff, down to the team mom or the team dad,
Yes,
and
the
the
chaperones,
parents,
the people.
parents, right, who make it happen, the sponsors, everybody that
Everybody.
contributes to make this organization what it is. You give these young men and young women an outlet, right? To do what they do best, to find their creativity, to express themselves in a way that they want to express themselves.
So 2024 is going to be very exciting. Not
Yes.
only for Babble Buddies Northwest, a video podcast for the Pacific Northwest.
Bam!
Our partnership with the Benson Bruins Football and Cheerleading Organization. We are going to bring you interviews with coaches,
Yes.
players,
Yes.
on the scene of amazing moments that they do throughout their community. And I
Yes,
think it's
events.
going to be very uplifting and positive.
It is- it's
because
gonna
that
be-
is everything we're about.
That's exactly what we're about. And to have the coach's point of view, and have the player's point of view, and have the cheerleading point of view from what they see, what they experience, this is going to be great, right?
So thank you, Benson Bruins
Thank you.
Organization, and thank you to our Babble Buddies Northwest community.
We cannot wait to get started with you guys. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at me.
So Larry,
Yes.
you know what time it is.
I think I do. Is it Sean's humor? I'm out of.
Well, I only have to ask, what is a pizza maker's favorite song?
Pizza Boogie?
Slice, slice,
Dun, dun, dun,
baby.
dun, 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 dun.
Slice, slice, baby.
Dun, 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 dun.
Done.
All right. You know I have to have my bad dad joke.
Oh, Larry, give it to me. Ready, set.
Are you ready? Go!
Ready.
Listen. What does the pizza slicer say to the pizza when he wants to rob it?
What?
Hand over the dough or I'ma cut you! It's funny because he's trying to cut the dough that he wants to hand it over.
We've lost Larry to his own joke.
Give me the dough. Like, what do you say boo for? That's funny. That's a bad dad joke.
That's a crime joke.
Oh, we don't like crime here in the pizza world?
But
Get it.
seriously,
Slice it.
Larry,
It's funny.
you
All right.
and your slicing and dicing. Larry's just going to slice and dice.
I am
But
gonna
we
slice
do
and
want to say thank you from everyone involved in the Babble Buddies Northwest video podcast. We
Yes.
thank you for an amazing 2023. We look forward to 2024, and we couldn't do any of this without all
you.
of you.
You
All
and
of
you and what?
And you.
You. I was gonna hit my soldier boy.
Happy
Soulja Boy
holidays.
told.
Happy New Year. Let's
Happy everything.
do this thing.
Do
Happy
this.
everything.
Happy everything. You know, you have fun. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Enjoy. And listen, for your New Year's resolution, you should probably want to just like send Babble Buddies Northwest to all your friends. Make that a resolution. And to everybody you know.
Because you can like, follow, share, subscribe. Like, follow, share, subscribe.
We love
Thank
it.
you.
Oh, are we bringing it down?
We're bringing it down. Larry,
Yep.
you're probably hungry again, right?
Did you say pizza?
Pizza?
That's all I heard. Pizza!
To you and you and you.
We thank you for being a part of our Babble Buddies community.
We will see you next time on Babble Buddies
Northwest. As always, she is Shan's Dev.
And he is Larry King Jr.
And we are your Babble Buddies.